Welcome to an early season collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both hoping to come up with a W and really build their resume on this field today. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. To the air, it's Vasquez. Short connection to the tight end here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Let's go! Let's go! Football!
He hands it off from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's awesome. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Golden Bears churn out another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Golden Bears are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Scanning the field, it's Vasquez. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
side. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This quarterback on fire today. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Pass not complete. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So California's offense back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Finds his man. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's awesome. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks by this defense. I think they're doing a really good job of mixing up their looks, disguising some coverages. Right now, the offensive line and the quarterback appear to be rattled. Back-to-back sacks here is impressive by this defense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Connors. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hands it off on the counter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Aggies look to keep this drive moving. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now play number 9 on this drive. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Vasquez. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
On third down, he drops to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. At the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Cal.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that. And hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield with the left. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they put 6 more on the board.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pulls it in. It's awesome. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
It's a draw play. Breaks free. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Aggies will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. To the air, it's Vasquez. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the ball is hauled in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Play action here on first down. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's running out of time here. Nice grab there would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Aggies will have to kick this away when it comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass, it's Vasquez. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
A deep shot to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. Here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Crosses the 10-yard line. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Handoff heading left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Looking to pass. It's Vasquez. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They stop him with a 37, but that's enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's awesome. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense.
Okay, ready? Trick 9B.
Grab down the middle. It's awesome. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looking to chuck it again. Touchdown, Cal. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Here comes 2-point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Hits this one off the side of his foot. So California's offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He escapes the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That's reeled in. It's awesome. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using his legs. It's Connors.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He's going to hand this off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Extending the play now. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the 1st. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking for some space. It's Connors. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Press coverage now from the secondary. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. It's Vasquez. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the Golden Bears will send their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball rolls dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Connors. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. In the last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Looking to throw. It's Vasquez. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Game 2 brings up 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Vasquez. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. On the move now. Contact as he let the ball go. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's. Ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Braves. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That completion makes it second and medium. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here late. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Cal, 28.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Forced out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the ball is picked off. He could go. Breaking tackles and going. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. They've got him down out near the 40.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.